What's going on, CDL fans? It is time for our June 1st game day to begin. First game day of the month of June. Looks like a pretty good one's about to take place. Hear Miku getting pumped. She's scratching the chair. Anyway, good game day about to take place. The trade deadline is come and gone now. It's over. As soon as the D-League teams had their smash off, it was all done. Atlanta takes on Puerto Rico today. San Diego, San Francisco going head-to-head. Phoenix and New Mexico. And the main event, the Nashville Nighthawks, on the road take on the Chicago Wind Attack. A few of these teams made trades, like Chicago, they made a trade. I'll discuss that during the video, and you'll find out all about it. But if you don't want to wait, like us on Facebook, just search up Car Demolition League. You'll find the CDL logo there. We're not hard to find. Like us on Facebook and go on ahead, click the like button, and you can see what trades were made. So, yeah, let's get down to this game day. Thanks for watching, and hope you keep watching. And let's get down to the game day.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Hey, what's up there, Toy Car Demo fans? It is finally time for our June 1st game day. No more trades for the rest of the season. Trade deadline coming gone. I don't know if I discussed any of the trades that happened, but I'll tell you as we go along here. It has to do with Seattle, Dayton, Boston, Chicago, Carolina, New Mexico, Denver, and Houston. Those 8 teams all involved in trades right before the trade deadline. So basically, you got 2 options. You can wait for their games. If anything, well, Boston, I probably wouldn't be able to really tell you about. Well, Chicago plays in the main event today. Anyways, you'll find out about the trades as we go along. And if you don't want to wait on me to tell you about the trades, yeah, like us on Facebook. And go on ahead. We got all the articles up there for you, and it's going to explain who got what and who got sent where. So anyway, on to the first game of this June 1st game day. The first game of June should be a good one. Central Division battle. We got the Idaho Cowboys on the road to take on the St. Louis Twisters. Now said there, let's go on ahead and take a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Blaster starting things off against Rowdy. And that interference called right off the bat. We'll go in it again. It's just a heavyweight versus pure offense here. And is going to end up in a tie. Tie 5 the score. So now, Governor will be out there for Idaho, taking on Silver Indy. And that interference call there. So Silver Indy and Governor going at it here. Both cars are going to be down. So the score now, 10-10. Idaho opened up a good fight here. St. Louis has been slipping in the standings as of late. Idaho's kind of been down there for most of the season. Now Red 07 out there for the Cowboys. Out there against Diablo 1, and they both go down. We got a tie game still, 15-15. And that means we go into overtime. Gold Gunner out there for the Idaho Cowboys. He'll be going up there against St. Louis's Mini Trek. So here we go. Mini Trek up against Gold Gunner. And Gold Gunner has the flip. Game over in this first game. What a way to start June off. Goes into overtime, and the Idaho Cowboys beat the St. Louis Twisters 20-15 in the final. Coming up next, we head to the Northern Division, actually, for a battle from that division. The Detroit Devils on the road take on the Cleveland Wolves. It's a battle in the Rust Belt. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Detroit Devils on the road to take on the Cleveland Wolves. Both of these teams were looking for trades right before the deadline, trying to find something that would work for them, but neither of them able to find anything that they really wanted to do. So, stuck with the teams that they got. For Cleveland, they just wanted a better 5-point gainer. I think McD Green hasn't really, they want someone better than them. So anyway, and Detroit just needs a whole new team. Joking. They are last place in the league. But you gotta wonder, you saw how good San Francisco got over the course of one season after being last place in the league. Who knows? Could the Devils be in that position come 2015? Anyways, let's get this game underway. Lila Geysers, Detroit Devils, Tyler Foxes, Cleveland Wolves. Let's go on ahead and get a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Reagan McKee starts things off against Sir Craig Custom, and we got a tie game, 5-5. Out comes F3 now for Detroit to take on Cleveland's Aqua Ferrari. And Aqua Ferrari, good offensively, heavy smash mouth offensive player. Gets the lead for the Wolves, but goes down there against Black Dragon. He's got some offense himself, but now he takes on the defensive Stock 34. Stock 34 and Black Dragon, and an interference call there. So Black Dragon saved by an interference. Going up against Stock 34 yet again here. And look at Stock 34 rolling to stay up. 15-10. Cleveland has Detroit up against the ropes here. And here comes 24 for the Devils. And look at Stock 34. Man, you talk about clutch. That is clutch right there. 15-10. The Wolves have the win. Stock 34. Hell of a game, goes 2-0 to give his Wolves a good divisional win here. Coming up next, the Nevada Thunder on the road to take on the Portland Panthers. Pacific Division showdown next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Nevada Thunder on the road to take on Melanie Matthews' Portland Panthers. Should be a pretty good game, and both these teams, they were also on the trade block looking around for some stuff. But again, two teams that decided just to walk away going, you know what, we're good with what we got for now. Nevada Thunder, Portland Panthers, let's get a look at the lineup.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Clover starting things off against Purple Fire, and there will be an interference there. Offline E there, so game is scoreless instead of being tied at 5. And here we go again. See Purple Fire and Clover has the flip on Purple Fire. So 5-0 the score, Nevada in the lead. Out comes Monty. And Monty ties it right up for the Panthers. 5-5 the score. White Indy now out there for the Thunder. He goes down. Monty 2-0 on the night. Going for 3-0 in the win here for the Panthers. Has to take down Yellow Spider to do it. Oh, Monty using some defensive skills. Stay up, but not a second time. Yellow Spider ties it up. 10-10 the score, and out comes Solar Reflex for the Panthers. Defense up against Smash Mouth offense. Who wins this battle? And that one. Both go flying wide. They're both still up. And I don't know if there was an interference on that one. But we are going to actually check. We are going to have a review to see which side of the field these cars are going to line up for on the next collision, basically. If there was an interference, they're going to line up like this. Or, well, like this. If there wasn't an interference, they're going to line up like this. So, as of right now, the way it stands, no interference because I didn't see the cars touch on that side. I was looking that way, so we'll see what happens. All right, folks. My ruling on the field. My ruling on the field stands. No interference. They obviously didn't collide. Thought I heard a little smash sound over here on Nevada's side of the field, but no interference. So they'll go to opposite sides of the field here, and we'll do this again. And it's going to be Yellow Spider getting the flip. 15-10, Nevada in the lead. Yellow Spider looking to put it away. Kodak out there trying to force OT now. And Kodak does force OT. The Panthers hanging in there as Nevada has. Both teams hanging in there, going toe-to-toe here. The gloves are off. 42 now out there for the Nevada Thunder. Kodak out there for the Portland Panthers. We are in overtime. This is only the third game of the day. So 2 out of 3 games so far in overtime. Is this a sign of things to come? Definitely would be awesome. And it's going to be 42 getting the flip, and the Nevada Thunder have the win. 20-15, the final. They defeat the Portland Panthers in overtime. Coming up next, the Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on the Hartford Homies, a classic Northeast Division rivalry. Going to be on display here. Outlaws, Homies next. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcoming back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Gowanda Outlaws on the road to take on Tim Geiser's Hartford Homies. Neither of these teams involved in trades. When we get to the teams that were, I'll tell you. But anyways, Outlaws, Homies, Northeast Division rivals. Let's see what they bring to the field today in their lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash for wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Triple threat. Starting things off for Gowanda. 46 junior out there for Hartford. Game on. Should be a good matchup between these two. Good leadoff choices for both sides, and look at that. Now, normally, depending on the angle, he's sitting at 2 wheels on the ground. But when it's like a pin in motion, it's going to be an actual flip. Now, if the motion's like this is a CDL rule. If the motion is like this to where the car is mostly up, that is counted like as almost like a pin. It's a good flip. But now if the car is more like, let's say like this, to where he's more on his side, right like that, that is actually a good flip. So, score going to be 5-0. Wanda is down here. Remember back to that battle play that happened earlier in the season. 10-0 the score. Make it 15-0. 46 Junior has the win for the Hartford homies in a shutout. 15-0 the final. Maybe Gowanda a little discouraged after that call right there, but nonetheless. And it's a weird situation. Like that, it's okay. Like that. Where battle was more standing up. Or not battle, but the car they flipped. More kind of straight up on him on his side. And he actually got the pin like that. Good flip. So, 15-0 here. Hartford has the win. Coming up next, the Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. And you know what? It's the owner of this league. Next season, rules change in this league, so that might actually become a good flip regardless. If the wheels are on top, good flip. But I don't know. Maybe we'll have a league vote on it. Who knows? 15-0 Hartford. Coming up next, Tampa Bay Gators, Carolina Wildcats. Stay tuned. Coming up on CDL Live. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. Brandon Blackblood's Tampa Bay Gators on the road to take on the Carolina Wildcats. And the Wildcats, they are one of those teams that made a trade right before the deadline. They traded away their 2015 first round pick. And you remember a car that they had named number 23? Yep, both those things. Well, 23 and that first round pick went to New Mexico to get Patriot. Patriot pretty good offensively. He's been helping New Mexico all season. Can he help Carolina? Well, he gets a tryout right away today. He's right there on the front line, the very first car out for Carolina. On the other hand, Tampa Bay, they refused to trade from San Antonio. San Antonio was going to get an RPG for 47 Roman. Never happened, so Tampa Bay comes in here with the same lineup that they've had for quite a while now, since the last time Brandon made a trade to get Enzo 3 and whatnot. So here we go. About to be game on, but let's get a look at the complete lineups for both sides, Gators and Wildcats.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Gators sending out Phantom first to do battle with that new guy right now, Patriot. He's new on Carolina. He's been in the league a couple of years now, having a good battle here with Phantom. And he's a good offensive car, as you just saw, but Phantom was up to the task defensively. Now on the opposite sides, and they both go down. We got a 5-5 game. So now, Mello 51 out there for Carolina. He's got some heavy smash mouth style there going for him. And Battle, who's good defensively. And Battle gets the flip for Tampa Bay. 10-5, Gators in the lead. Now comes Rocket Oil. Certified legend in the game. But hasn't been doing too well in recent seasons. Even though we've seen a couple of moments where he's stepped up to the occasion. But nonetheless, there's an interference there. Both cars still up back to their own sides. And Battle's going to end it right there. 15-5, the final. Battle goes 2-0. And this means game over. Gators have the win. 15-5, the final over Carolina. Coming up next, the Houston Oilers will be on the road to battle with the Roswell Aliens on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, time for our next game here on CDL Live. We got the Houston Oilers on the road to take on the Roswell Aliens. There's back to Houston. Houston would be one of those teams that did make a trade before the deadline. Both teams owned by Marissa Fox. Roswell kind of wanted to do something and trade Mod Pod for something, but nonetheless. couldn't get nothing done, but Houston was able to. The Oilers actually traded away Purple Custo in exchange for this guy here. That's right, White Ferrari from the Denver Mustangs joins the Houston Oilers, and Purple Custo, the rookie that Houston picked up in the second round of the draft, he went over to the Denver Mustangs. So simple little trade. Both teams, Houston and Denver, have been struggling all year, and both of them want to get better, so see if that little trade helps. Oilers have a huge test ahead of them today, though. They'll be taking on the first place team in the Southern Division, the Roswell Aliens, and the Aliens have been that way ever since 2011, as a matter of fact. So 11, 12, 13, yeah, 3 straight years Southern Division champions, looking to go for a 4th in a row here on Roswell's side. So let's get a look at the complete lineups for both teams. Oilers, Aliens.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go, Whitetails. Starting things off against F1 Racer. So Marissa Foxbull has begun. And both cars are down. We got a 5-5 game, and here comes White Ferrari. Out there for the Houston Oilers for the first time. And he'll be taking on Dragonfly. So heavyweight versus defense here. And ooh, White Ferrari almost had the flip there. Dragonfly, tough opponent to take down. There goes that front end bending up on him again. Now getting fully exposed, but White Ferrari has the flip and a timeout called by the Houston Oilers. They knew getting them that front end was going to be problems. So now what do? They're going to take a timeout. They're going to get some tape out. With the body flanging up like that, I'd say the one thing that we could do to maybe save this car here on CDL Garage now. Say the one thing we can do to maybe really save this car's body from doing that. Where the end is coming up here, we're gonna add some just some tape around the midsection. We can maybe hold that midsection down from blasting up on them. We might just be able to keep this part low. So that's what we're gonna try for them. So with that being said, just getting back on the field. One timeout taken by Houston so far in this game, and it continues. They actually have a lead. White Ferrari doing his job so far. Now out there against Spectite, the defensive star of the Roswell Aliens, now out there. Ooh, and look at White Ferrari. He's rolling pretty good now with that tape, and he ties Spectite there. 15-10. Oilers in the lead. What an upset it would be if they could get it here. Blue Dragon 2 out there against Mod Quad. Mod Quad trying to force overtime for the Aliens. Blue Dragon 2 for the win. Almost had it right there. Mod Quad staying up. They'll switch sides, go at it again. And this time Mod Quad is off screen, but he is down. Game over. And the Oilers have the win. 15-10 the final. Huge upset victory. They defeat the Roswell Aliens. Wow. 15-10, what difference one trade can make. And coming up next, we get to see the guy he was traded for, Purple Custo. And the Denver Mustangs going to be home against the Minnesota Maniacs. That is next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live, our next game on tap for you. Garen Malazzo's Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Denver Mustangs. We just saw the Houston Oilers, and so far after one game, the trade that they made with these here Denver Mustangs has worked out for the Oilers. Will it do the same for the Mustangs? They're kind of in a similar situation today. Except they're on the home side of the field. They'll be home against a tough team, probably a playoff-bound team there in Minnesota. You keep in mind Minnesota made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals last year. And we'll see how Purple Custo will fare. He's coming out at the second spot for Denver. Of course, they traded him for, they got him in exchange for White Ferrari, who you just saw help Houston get the win. Nonetheless, let's go ahead and have a look at these lineups. Maniacs and Mustangs.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Side draft out there for the Maniacs. Referee Jr. out there for the Mustangs, and Referee Jr. has a flip. 5-0. Denver in the lead. Out comes Green 7. Green 7, an aerodynamic car, low to the ground, but both cars, well, Green 7 staying stable. And Referee Jr., he was unstable, but he does take Green 7 down as he goes down himself. So 10-5 the score. Mustangs in the lead, and can Purple Custo come up big here? Was this trade worth it? All of his offense has to take on the defensive ability of Black Spinebuster. See what happens. Purple Custo and Black Spinebuster made that look easy. And Denver's just, any Mustangs fans just kind of like, oh, I know we needed offense, but damn. Anyway, nonetheless, continuing this game, really, White Ferrari, I don't know how well he would do against Black Spinebuster either. His defensive capabilities are off the charts. He actually won a few competitions in the All-Star, during the All-Star skills competitions last year, back in 2013. Anyways, he's out there now against the rookie Teardrop. He's got some defensive abilities of his own. These cars going at it. I believe Teardrop was the 4th overall pick of the draft. Going out there against Black Spinebuster. Both cars going, both coming back down safely. And that time, no interference. Teardrop is up, and Denver has a lead. 15-10. Black Spinebuster was down. Diablo 2 out there, trying to force overtime against Teardrop. And if he gets through Teardrop, he's got 5 alarm waiting at that 5-point gainer position. Tons of defense ahead of him, but he takes Teardrop down. And 5 alarm will now come out for the Denver Mustangs. And yet again on this June 1st game day, we go into overtime. Diablo 2 out there for the Minnesota Maniacs. 5 alarm out there for the Denver Mustangs. Here we go. In OT, no interference. Almost was. And 5 alarm is down. And Diablo 2, let me tell you, he's a hard hitter, and sometimes hard hitters can get past the defense, and that's exactly what just happened. Diablo 2, the 5-point gainer of the Maniacs tonight, goes 2-0. Forces the comeback win. Maniacs 20, Denver Mustangs 15 in OT. Coming up next, Northern Division Showdown. The Pittsburgh Destroyers home to take on the Milwaukee Mob. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game, a Northern Division battle about to take place. The Milwaukee Mob on the road to take on the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Let's go on ahead and have a look at what both teams bring to their lineup today. Neither one made any trades before the trade deadline, so same cars on the team for them. Let's just see how they're putting them out there today.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. 80 bet out there for Milwaukee taking on Yellow Custom 2. So, situation of a smash mouth offensive player out there against straight up offense, and you see Yellow Custom 2 getting the flip. 5-0 Pittsburgh. And out comes Toyota now. Toyota has the flip, but he goes down himself off screen. So the score now, 10-5, Destroyers in the lead. Monty Jr. going to try to tie this game up, but he's got to take on the defense provided by Green Blaze. Green Blaze and Monty Jr. going at it, and Green Blaze has the game-winning flip. 15-5, the final. The Destroyers have the win over the Milwaukee Mafia. Coming up next, the Washington Patriots on the road to take on the Miami Mafia. Southeast Division Showdown. Next on CDL Live. Don't miss it. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Washington Patriots in a fight for a playoff spot right now, but they've been slipping in the seeds. Miami Mafia, they've been on the outside looking in pretty much all season, but they're trying to keep up with all the other teams that are trying to climb up to catch teams like Washington. So, huge game for both teams. Washington Patriots and Shane Geiser's Miami Mafia. Neither of these teams made a trade before the deadline hit, so nothing to report there on that end. Let's see how they line up the cards that they have.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash for win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Landlord out there for the Washington Patriots out there against Neon from the Miami Mafia. Game on. Neon and Landlord. Head to head, and they both tie each other there. 5-5 the score. And now here comes the defense for both sides. Cockroach out there for Washington. And Mach 6 out there for the Miami Mafia. And I tell you, these two teams really do match up well. And Cockroach has the flip there, though. Mach 6 goes down. 10-5 Patriots, and out comes Monkey. And Monkey, almost had Cockroach there, but Cockroach did defensively in an interference call that time. Cockroach was up anyway. And he makes me do a little aerobics class. Get back to this game here. 10-5, Patriots in the lead. Mafia trying to tie it up. Monkey out there for him right now, and an interference saves Cockroach there. And he'll have another chance here to end this game. And another interference. Keeps going off my right knee right now. Saving himself with interferences. Cockroach, another card in this league that might just have a brain. That time, no interference. And they're actually going to switch sides here. Go ahead some more. And this time, Cockroach, I don't know if he was on screen there or not, but he is down. 10-10, the score is tied. And now here comes Blue 5-12 for the Washington Patriots to take on Monkey. Score tied at 10, and Blue 5-12 gives the Patriots the 15-10 lead. So they get the lead right back, and now Uncle Sam out there for the Miami Mafia, trying to force overtime. No interference, game over. Uncle Sam is down, and the Patriots have the win. 15-10, Washington defeats Miami here today. Coming up next, Gregory Fox's Buffalo Warriors on the road to take on the New York Empire. That is next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, time for our next game here on CDL Live. Northeast Division battle, Gregory Fox and his Buffalo Warriors on the road, taking on the New York Empire. Both these teams, 2 of the Car Demolition League's original 6. That started the league back in 1997. I was smashing since 97 anyway. Warriors, Empire, neither of these teams made a trade before the trade deadline. So anyways, let's go on ahead and see what they bring to the field for this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 team on every team to go get them some crash for win. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Gregory Fox looking for a 2-0 night here. As his Warriors take the field. Pittsburgh won earlier. Blue Dragon out there against Enzo 1, and Blue Dragon is still up. Off screen, but still up. 5-0 the score. Buffalo in the lead. Challenge coming out there now. Battling with Blue Dragon. And Blue Dragon is down. We got a 5-5 game. Ooh, and the thunder rolls, and the lightning strikes. That's right, it is storming here in CDL Studios in Buffalo, New York. And Buffalo's on the roadside of the field today. Makes no sense, man. What is out there for the Warriors now? Up against Challenge from the Empire. Here we go. And both cars go down. 10-10 game. New York putting up a good fight here. They are underdogs against these Buffalo Warriors. Now Tyrell out there for Buffalo. High octane offense come out of him. Going up against some high octane offense. Potential at the very least in Black Bullet too. And he's had hard times in these situations before, but look at that. First contact with Tyrell. He takes Tyrell down in the first collision. 15-10 Empire. Looking for the huge upset. And out comes Pioneer for the Warriors. Trying to force overtime. This is where Black Bullet 2 has had a hard time all season. Finish. And he has a hard time yet again. He just can't finish a game. It's just, wow. You can get your lead, but you can't get the finishing touch there. 15-15. And we're seeing Pioneer force this game into overtime. They'll be now taking on Diesel Boy. Diesel Boy out there for New York, and Diesel Boy has the game-winning flip. Pioneer goes down the Empire. Even though Black Bullet 2 couldn't get it done in regulation, Diesel Boy comes out there, saves the day in the Empire. A huge upset victory over the Buffalo Warriors. 20-15 the final in OT. Coming up next, the first place team in the Eastern Conference right now, Shane Geyser's Bradford Brawlers. They will be on the road to do battle with Bolt's Green Bay Dragons. That's right, Bolt the dog. He is the face owner of the Green Bay Dragons. So, you're a pet lover, this league is for you. You can own a team and your pet can own a team. It's a beautiful thing. Because aren't we just animals? So let's do it like they do it on the Discovery Channel, whatever. Anyways, Bradford and Green Bay next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you, the Bradford Brawlers, going to be on the road to do battle with the Green Bay Dragons. Shane Geyser looking to bounce back after his Miami Mafia took a loss. First place in the Eastern Conference, the Brawlers. They're going to stay that way and at least give them 500 for the day in the pros here. Green Bay Dragons on the home side of the field looking for what would be a huge upset. Neither of these teams made a trade before the trade deadline, so nothing to go into there. Let's just give you a look at the starting lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash gold wins. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go. Whiteout will be out there for Bradford against the 1. And the 1 has a good flip. 5-0 Green Bay in the lead. And now here comes Green Indy. But Green Indy and the 1 both go down. 10-5. Green Bay 1 flip away from what would be a huge upset. And here comes their best offensive player. I would definitely say Shell out there now. Against the best defensive player in Bradford, oddly enough. Spinebuster. So here we go. Spinebuster and Shell. And Shell is down. 10-10, we got a tie game, and now here comes the defense of the Dragons. Toy Soldier now out there, going to battle with Spinebuster. Should be a good matchup between these two. Toy Soldier rolling to stay up there. Toy Soldier rolling up again. Good defense shown by him. He's hanging on here. Both cars hanging on that time. Do a barrel roll. It's like that old Starbucks game. Anyways, these two both going at it. No. Almost a flip there. Both these cars so good defensively, and look at that. Toy Soldier gets the flip there. Spinebuster is down, and 15-10. Green Bay has a lead. Out comes Buzzsaw now. And Buzzsaw is down. Game over. The Green Bay Dragons. Huge upset. They defeat the Bradford Brawlers 15-10. And Green Bay, wow, they've beaten Pittsburgh this year. They've beaten Bradford. If they could do it more consistently and beat other teams consistently, hey, Dragons could definitely be a playoff team, no doubt about it. They're still at the bottom of the standings, but still, you gotta like the potential that you see out of that Dragons squad, especially when they do stuff like that. 15-10, Dragons beat the Brawlers. Coming up next, the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to take on the New Orleans Gladiators on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to our June 1st game day here. Our next game here going to put us 2/3 of the way through this game day, and we got the Dallas Lone Stars on the road to take on the New Orleans Gladiators. Southern Division battle. Let's take a look at what both squads here, both teams bring to the field for their lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Red Tail out there to do battle with Golden Rat here as we start things off. And it's a brazen shot, and Golden Rat is down. So score, 5-0. Dallas in the lead. Out comes Menace. Ooh, Menace somehow stayed up there. And wow, look at these two go back and forth at it, and they're both going to end up being down. 10-5, Lone Stars in the lead. And now, here comes Tigray trying to tie this thing up, and he won't. Purple 300CX, the heavy smash mouth hitter, getting the game-winning flip. 15-5, the final. The Lone Stars have the win over the Gladiators. And that Southern Division showdown there. Our next game coming up, Alex Johnson's Los Angeles Blades, home to take on the Seattle Lumberjacks. And the Lumberjacks, one of those teams that had a big trade happen right before the deadline took place, and you're going to get the info on that before we start the game. Lumberjacks, Blades, next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game is about to be underway here. We got a pretty good matchup, or at least it looks like it should be a good matchup. The Seattle Lumberjacks on the road to take on Alex Johnson and his Los Angeles Blades. And I was just talking with Al about this game, and he thinks that Dayton got screwed in the trade, but I can't say I agree with them. Seattle gave up 2 of their best offensive cars in order to get Dayton's best defensive cars. So and Dayton still has toe on their squad too, but the trade was Seattle Lumberjacks and the Dayton Rebels. Seattle gave Zapper and 42nd to Dayton for Darkwing, and it was going to be just a 2-for-1, but since Dayton had to give up a car to replace, they gave up Red Jaguar from their D-League squad in Cincinnati. And in exchange, what happened was Dayton sent ME25 down to Cincinnati to take Red Jaguar's spot. And then on Seattle's side, Seattle sent mine to Vancouver and pulled up Spencer to join with Red Jaguar there. So that's the whole gist of it. So Seattle made a couple of moves, but the Blades, no moves made at all, and like they really needed to. They are sitting first place in the league, and Alex Johnson has got that team run like a fine oiled machine. Let's go ahead and get a look at the complete lineups for both teams for the start of this game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Seattle. Hard to believe it that they got 3 different cars on that team now. I mean, 3 of the cars changed. 3/4 of the team. And here we see Spencer out there giving the fight so far against Our Future. Our Future and Spencer going at it. And Spencer does go down there. 5-0 LA. And out comes Darkwing now. Oh. Well, there. No contact there, and they'll go back to their own sides. We'll do this again. And another no contact. I think I've ever had 2 in a row like that. But we'll continue going here. Another no contact. 3 in a row. Darkwing, a hard car to roll from the road side of the field, and that time interference. And that was interference and no contact. You gotta be wondering, can Darkwing and Our Future actually hit each other here? We'll go at it yet again. Now Darkwing's on the home side. A little bit easier to roll that time, but he goes down anyway. And Darkwing goes down. 10-0 LA in the lead, and here comes Buzzoff to face off with Our Future, and Buzzoff keeps Seattle in the game. Well, Seattle's got to be glad they didn't trade him away. And now here comes Pink Indy Jr. out there against Buzzoff. They'll switch sides here. An interference call. Buzzoff would have been down. So we'll go at it again here. Buzzoff and Pink Indy Jr. going head to head. And Pink Indy Jr. and Buzzoff now switching sides here. Both cars still going at it. Good battle on hand between these two. Good offense versus good defense. And we're seeing good defense out of Pink Indy Jr. as well. And this time Pink Indy Jr. has the game winning flip. 15-5 to the final. The Blades make short work of the Lumberjacks there. So, all that defense getting Darkwing on the team, that looked like a help there. But then again, not many teams can beat the Blades, period. So anyways, good win for the Blades, for the Lumberjacks. Kind of back to the drawing board, but definitely I think they're looking forward to their next test tomorrow when they will be on the road against Northwest Division rivals Portland. Anyway, coming up next, Northeast Division battle. We got the New Jersey Bandits on the road to take on the Philadelphia Demons. That is next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, we have Northeast Division Showdown. The New Jersey Bandits on the road to take on Tim Geiser's defending world champion Philadelphia Demons. The Demons find themselves in an interesting position today. With Pittsburgh's win, I think they wouldn't take first, but actually Philadelphia has a chance to take first place in the Eastern Conference. Bradford took a huge loss today against Green Bay, so if the Demons win, they will take over first in the East. The Bandits, they're on a playoff hunt. They're sitting back there, I think, midfield, 13th or so, or something like that. But the Bandits trying to get their nose back into that playoff hunt and catch up to that number 8 seed. So a big game for both teams here mid-season. Bandits and Demons. Neither of them made any trades before the deadline. Let's go ahead and give you a look at the lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team. To go get them some crash bowling from east to west. Who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Grasshopper will start things off for New Jersey against Silver Molina. And Silver Molina gives the Demons a 5-0 lead. Some guys are looking to go 2-0 with this pro teams for the day. Hartford got that 15-0 win over Gowanda earlier. And it's going to be 10-0 here. It'd be a double shutout day for Tim Geiser. I mean, that would totally make up for Rochester getting shut out in their D-League game against, I believe it was Baltimore. Pink Lamborghini now out there against Silver Molina. These cars going at it here. Good battle on hand between these two. Pink Lamborghini trying to keep New Jersey in this game. And he does. 10-5 the score. Bandits fighting back here, and out comes Silver Demon. Silver Demon and Pink Lamborghini. And Pink Lamborghini will be down. This game ends 15-5, the final. The Philadelphia Demons have the huge win over the New Jersey Bandits. They take over first place in the Eastern Conference. World champions at it again. Coming up next, the San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the San Francisco Shinobis. Pacific Division Showdown. It should be a great game. Next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, it's time for our next game here on CDL Live. Pacific Division battle, inter-Cali battle, if you will. San Diego Lightning on the road to take on Lila Geysers, San Francisco Shinobis. Two teams in the playoff hunt, competitive teams in the Western Conference, let alone the Pacific Division. Let's go on ahead and see what both teams bring to their lineups for today's game. Neither of them made any trades. Let's go on ahead and take a look at what they bring to the field.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Dirty Snow starting off for San Diego out there against Mach 5-2. And Mach 5-2 is down. So 5-0 San Diego in the lead. And now comes Spectite Jr. to battle with Dirty Snow. Defense versus hard-hitting offense here. Look at that. Dirty Snow almost had him down. Dirty Snow off screen, but he's up. No interference. Switching sides here. Go at it again. Dirty Snow's coming close to getting to Spectite Jr. here. Spectite Jr. hanging on to get the flip. The score now, 5-5. Now out there against 7 Series. And 7 Series will go right down. 10-5 San Francisco in the lead now. 24 Hours trying to keep the Lightning in this game, and he does. 10-10. 24 Hours tying it up against Spectite Jr. and now takes on Black Bullet 1. Black Bullet 1 and 24 Hours. When you talk about 2014 Rookie of the Year, I can tell you Black Bullet 1's name could definitely come to mind. He's had an excellent season on this Shinobi's team, but he's out there against some stiff competition right now. And 24 Hours who almost got him down there. Black Bullet 1 just so resilient is that car. So we got time, no interference. So switching sides here, back to their own sides of the field. Both cars were up. Keep going at it here, and now, ooh, Black Bullet 1 so hard to take down, but 24 Hours does take him down. 15-10, San Diego. As San Francisco's back up against the wall here. And now Black 3 out there for the Shinobis trying to force overtime against 24 Hours. 24 Hours. Talk about clutch. Right there, the Lightning have the win over the Shinobis. And right now, Brandon Blackwood knew that the Shinobis were only 3 points behind him in the standings. He's got to be looking at this game going, phew, what a game there. 15-10 the final, 24 Hours coming up huge, goes 3-0 against the Shinobis. I'm telling you, you cannot sleep on that card. This San Diego Lightning team is a great team. You can't sleep on them. They just proved it today. 15-10, they defeat the San Francisco Shinobis. Coming up next, the Phoenix Firebirds. On the road to do battle with the New Mexico Monsters. Southern Division battle should be a great game next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright, Toy Car Demo fans, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap for you. The Phoenix Firebirds on the road side of the field to take on the New Mexico Monsters, Matt Geyser's Firebirds. Having a good season so far. They didn't make any trades before the deadline, but their opponents today, the Monsters, did. I think I went over it earlier when I talked about Carolina. Carolina and New Mexico made that trade, and basically what has happened here is right here, the New Mexico Monsters have received the first draft pick of the Wildcats for the upcoming 2015 draft, and they get number 23 there, who they got the 5-point gainer position today, and they gave away Patriots for it. So is Carolina's first pick going to be worth all that, especially with New Mexico in a playoff hunt? Maybe we'll see. No guarantee New Mexico is going to make the playoffs with them, because it is a tight race out there in the West. So, staying conservative, keeping that defense that they got right now, maybe we'll get them in. But at the same time, the hope for next year of having Carolina's draft pick, and it could be a good pick. So we'll see if that pays off for New Mexico and also for Carolina out in the East. So nonetheless, enough said. Let's get a look at the complete lineups for both squads in this game. Firebirds, Monsters.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Here we go. 40 will start things off for the Firebirds out there against Dragon. 2 vets going at it, and Dragon has the flip 5-0 New Mexico. Out comes Bully Goat. He has some good defenses. You just saw there. I don't know what's up. Bully Goat came down on all fours, and he does again. Takes Dragon down there, and we got a tie game, 5-5, but here comes Synchro. And Synchro will give New Mexico a lead. And now he's out there against Green Arrow. Green Arrow trying to keep the Firebirds in this game. Out there against a tough defense of Synchro. And look at that, Green Arrow showing some defense of his own, but it's answered right back with some of Synchro's. And Synchro gets the game-winning flip right there. 15-5 to the final, the New Mexico Monsters. And they didn't look like they were struggling without Patriot there. And that, let me tell you, that front line has been getting it done all season, I think. Done pretty well, decently. Patriot hasn't, I don't think, made that huge of a difference. And he won up today. He's been at their 5-point gainer spot most of the season. So anyway, 15-5, the Monsters have the huge win over the Firebirds. And again, Brandon Blackwood sitting back going, phew. It's coming close for him here. Next game on tap here, the Atlanta Avengers on the road to take on Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico Playas. Well, actually, Matt Geiser's Atlanta Avengers on the road to take on Alex Johnson's Puerto Rico Playas. Matt Geiser doesn't want to fall at 0-2. He's already 0-1 because of this. And when he'd love to get a huge win on the road against the Playas. Alex Johnson's Playas, of course, doing very well this season. They look to stay on the right track. Playas Avengers next on CDL Live. Stay tuned. Alright folks, welcome back to CDL Live. Our next game on tap, the game before the main event. Only 2 games left in this June 1st game day. Should be a good one here. Southeast Division battle. 2 teams definitely in the playoff hunt. One that could possibly be Crash Bowl bound, and maybe even 2. You never know. Atlanta turns up. We'll find out. Going to be a tough game for them today. On the road to take on the Puerto Rico Playas. Very hard team to beat. Matt Geiser and Alex Johnson going at it head-to-head. Let's get a look at their lineups for today's game.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Matt Geiser's Avengers sending out Enzo 2 to take on Alex Johnson's Black Star. And no interference there. Almost was. About an inch away. Black Star has the good flip. And just like that, Puerto Rico has a 5-0 lead. Now comes Black Marinello to do battle with Black Star. Look at Black Marinello showing some good defense, and he'll tie this game up at 5. And now he'll go head-to-head with who? Ooh, and Black Marinello going at it. Black Marinello, he's come up big in big games all season long. Remember when he beat Philadelphia, as a matter of fact. And pretty good game for him today. 1-0-1 record for him today. Game tied at 10 now as he ties with Ooh, and now that brings out Octanian for the Atlanta Avengers, and it'll be Black Lena out there for the Puerto Rico Playas. And Octanian, he's a highly defensive car. Has a lot of defensive skill, and look at the defensive skill of Black Lena right there. And right there was Octanian. Octanian staying up again, no interference. And an interference that time, but the car's still up. Back to their own sides of the field. We got a 10-10 score. Good game on hand here. Black Lena staying up there. I almost said Black Star. Black Lena stays up again there. I don't think he was on screen though. And Black Lena, Haynes tough, gets the flip on Octanium. 15-10, Playas in the lead. And here comes Clown for the Avengers. And Clown goes down on the first collision with Black Lena. 15-10 the final. Puerto Rico has the win over Atlanta. And coming up next, our main event. It's a Central Division battle, and it should be a great game. Two rivals going at it. The Nashville Nighthawks on the road to take on Jim Hull's senior Chicago Wind Attack. Wind Attack actually made a trade, I know. For as good as they are right now in the standings, they're making a trade. Why? But they were looking for some offense, and they believe they might have gotten it without sacrificing some of the weight that they had. And, well, we'll get to that before the next game. Nighthawks, Wind Attack. Next on CDL Live, our main event. Stay tuned. Alright, all you Toy Car Demo CDL fans, welcome to our main event now. Here on this June 1st game day, a divisional game day, and we ended off with a Central Division showdown, Central Division rivalry as well. The Nashville Nighthawks on the road to take on the Chicago Wind Attack. Now the Wind Attack did make a trade right before the deadline. They made a trade with Boston, as a matter of fact. And this is what happened. The Boston Vandals gave Chicago Monkey Ball. And in exchange, Chicago reached into their D-League lineup. Basically, Boston wanted more defense to pair up with Vendetta, and they got it. Racer X from Chicago's D-League affiliate Toronto Canadiens made his way over to the Boston Vandals, who have a bye today. You can catch them in action tomorrow, actually. They'll be going head-to-head with the Buffalo Warriors. Should be an interesting one. But nonetheless, that's what basically happened, and Chicago took Monkey Ball, kept him on the pro roster there. That's the offense they think they've been missing, and he's still a heavy car, just like Chameleon was heavy. Chameleon, they actually sent down to Toronto to play in the D-League. So they think that that's going to give them the offense that they need, and Chameleon was more of a smash mouth car than an offensive car, whereas Monkey Ball, you kind of get the best of both worlds. He is a smash mouth car, but he's also offensive. How offensive can he be today as they go up against the Nashville Nighthawks? This team stacked with defense. As you see Orange Chevelle and Extinguish out there, and they come with some offense too out of No Fear, who's one of the lowest cars to the ground in the league. I mean, other than Tyrell. I mean, it's a pretty close race. Neon's pretty low too. But anyway, Nashville, Chicago should be a great game. Let's get you a look at the full lineups.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah.
Alright, here we go. Orange Chevelle will start things off for the Nashville Nighthawks out there against Highland. I'll tell you, these two teams match up pretty well when you look at their lineups. Defense, offense, defense on that front line. And it's going to be Chicago's defender getting the first flip there. Highlight takes down Orange Chevelle, 5-0 Wind Attack, and out comes No Fear. No Fear is a card that brings offense to the table without question. An interference call there, but highlight was still up. Is he and No Fear battle? And both cards are going to end up down. Highlight, I don't think he was on screen there, but he was down. So was No Fear. 10-5, Wind Attack in the lead, and now Monkey Ball. His first appearance on the Wind Attack here, going out there against Extinguish. Should be a good matchup between these two. It's pretty much smash mouth offense versus defense here. So, does the trade pay off? Not today. Doesn't pay off today. 10-10 the score. Extinguish gets the flip on Monkey Ball. And now he'll go head-to-head with R. Two good defensive cars going at it. And this is the battle I think you want to pay to see, if anything. These two good defensive cars, Extinguish and R, are so evenly matched. They've gone head-to-head over the years, back and forth. Even when R was with Idaho, and Nashville still had Extinguish. And man, oh man, they had some battles. And R just had to stay in that Central Division. And ooh, heavy damage down there, it looks like. And that's the front end of Extinguish kind of popping out there. Nashville is actually going to call a timeout. That was a monstrous collision right there that just took that front strut there that would connect the upper body to the frame of the car. And it just took it right out of Extinguish. Hard hitting for such a light car is R of the Chicago Wind Attack. So when we come back, we are tied at 10 here on CDL Live. It's the main event. Extinguish going to undergo some repairs. Alright, just going to explain the work here that happened to y'all during that break. New front end put on Extinguish here, if I can demonstrate. That is actually a beer bottle cap that we have actually fashioned to his front end to be basically a new front end for him. So we'll see how it affects his play. He continues this game here. We are tied at 10 between the Nashville Nighthawks and the Chicago Wind Attack. Nashville, 2 timeouts remaining. Chicago Wind Attack still got all 3 of theirs. We continue this game. R and Extinguish going in, and it doesn't look like it's affected Extinguish's play one bit. And an interference call there, back to their own sides. Back at it we go again. And this time R is going to be down. 15-10, Nashville in the lead. Extinguish with that new front end. Maybe he's got something going here, but he has to take on Inferno. Inferno, he's a heavy car. Heavy cars are good at taking down defensive cars, and you just saw it happen there. Inferno sending this game into overtime. 15-15 the score, and now we got 2 smash mouth cars going at it. The rookie for the Nashville Nighthawks, Casper, out there against the seasoned vet, Inferno of the Chicago Wind Attack. And it's going to be Inferno getting the game-winning flip in OT. 20-15 the final. Chicago has the win over Nashville. Huge game here. Huge main event. And the Wind Attack, second in the West, they shall remain. That does it. That does it for our June 1st game day. It is over. We will be back tomorrow with another game day. Our main event tomorrow. It's a Cali battle. San Diego just had one with San Francisco. They're going to be in another California battle. San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the San Jose Storm. That is tomorrow's main event. Should be a great game. Other great matchups: Seattle, Portland, Buffalo, Boston, New Jersey taking on Hartford should be pretty good. Let's see, Houston, New Orleans might be fun. Phoenix taking on San Antonio. Let's see, Minnesota and Indy. Let's see who else. Washington and Jacksonville. I mean, there's some good matchups. But if you're a fan of one of the top tier teams like Philadelphia, LA, Puerto Rico, Roswell, Pittsburgh, or the Chicago Wind Attack, they are going to have a bye. So, another divisional game day coming up on the next CDL Live. What else can be said? Thank you for watching the Car Demolition League, and we appreciate your support. Like us on Facebook, message us, do whatever, and we'll get back to you. And as always, just thanks for watching. Till tomorrow, we'll see you.
Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest. Yeah. Boom, here it is. Now raise your fist, get up on this. It's time to shine, get on your grind. You pick your line, it's smashing time. 4 cars, 1 dream on every team to go get them some crash bowling. From east to west, who do it best? The CDL dog, no contest.